Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Zesty or Testy podcast. I am Testy McNasty. With me, as always, is Zesty Tito de la Pinga.
Not de la verga.
Not de la verga. I had verga on the mind last week. I apologize.
Oh, hey.
Bro, sometimes. We always like to start this show off with a toast. If you're in your car, please...
Salud.
Salud. If you are in your car, please lift your coffee cup. Do not drink and drive. If you're not in your car, please fill up a cup. Go ahead and pause it. Go fill up a cup with alcoholic beverage. We will sound a lot funnier if you do. Raise your glasses. Here's to you from morning till night. Here's to the person with courage to fight. The courage to fight and the courage to live. The courage to learn and to love and forgive. Cheers.
Man, that was very nice, man. I like that. Salud.
How was your Thanksgiving? It's delicious. Thank you.
Absolutely phenomenal.
How many of you?
Yeah, phenomenal. That's my first, man. I've had about 6 glasses of iced tea, but I'll tell you about that in a bit. No, my Thanksgiving was freaking awesome. It was just chill out, mellow, Mando and Diana came over.
Nice.
But it was one of those just relax. We started kind of early too. It was really funny because like at 9:45 I grabbed a drink, my first drink.
Yeah.
9:45 at night, or I went to go get a second drink, and I realized I'm like, it's got to be about 11, 11:30.
Yeah.
Dude, it was only like 9:30 or 9 o'clock. I don't know what time it was, but my point is, I guess because it's starting to get darker earlier,
It feels like it's
so
so much later
at 5:30.
Yeah, I agree.
And so here I am thinking, shit, it's already this late or whatever, and it wasn't. But I will say overall, Thanksgiving was awesome.
You didn't spend it with family? You spent it with Mando?
Yeah, we normally don't go home for Thanksgiving. We stay here for a number of reasons, which we'll just kind of will remain unsaid. I fucking hate Laredo. No, I'm just kidding. No, I don't know. There's something about Laredo that I just don't necessarily enjoy. So
I understand the feeling. That's where I was for Thanksgiving. I was in Laredo with my wife's family.
Now, I will tell you, my kids are getting to that age where I think that next year we might take a trip up there, because I think they're going to want to now they're wanting to spend a little more time with family, which is awesome.
Yeah.
So we'll probably be going down to Laredo next year. No, not next week.
Yeah.
If you're a family member and you're listening, not next week. But sometime.
And there's no Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, because I know you're listening. Same thing with Christmas, man. We don't go down to Laredo for Christmas.
Oh, wow. That's weird. Because
Santa Claus doesn't go to Laredo. He doesn't.
He's afraid of getting shot?
That, and he's afraid to fall off the wagon. And it's so easy to do in Laredo, I guess.
Get the tequila shots?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't deliver half the presents.
Oh, damn it, I shouldn't have gone to Boys Town.
Mrs. Claus won't be happy with this.
Yeah, you got a whole bunch of Pablito Claus, and Pepito Claus, Juanito Claus, Luisito Claus.
They're like, hey, primo, let's party.
They're all his kids, dude.
Oh, shit.
Needless to say, dude, that was my Thanksgiving. But like I said, I said a little prayer and nothing major. What am I thankful for? My family, my health. I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm walking this earth, dude.
Amen.
What else could I ask for?
That's nice.
Got good friends, great family, great food. And all the aspects that life is about, I think I'm set.
Amen.
So I'm good.
Yeah.
So anyway, it was an awesome Thanksgiving. How about yours?
100. Wednesday, my parents came up and we had like a mini Thanksgiving.
Anyway, so moving on.
Jeez.
No, I'm just kidding. No, so what were we saying? So your parents did come in after all.
Yes, my parents come up for Thanksgiving, and we just had a bitty Thanksgiving. I cooked the turkey for the first time. Usually my wife's such a control freak. She wants to do everything herself and then complain that she doesn't have help doing everything herself. But this time I said, hey, can I cook the turkey? And she's like, you know what? That would take one thing off my plate and that's less stress. So she was actually in a good mood on that Wednesday. Usually she's all pissed off because she's like doing multiple things, but I handled the turkey completely. She only handled the sides.
You cooked it on Wednesday?
I cooked it on Wednesday. I woke up early. I bought the turkey before to let it defrost and stuff. But I opened it up on Wednesday. I put some sage butter on it, stuffed it with garlic and onions, put it in a tray, wrapped it in aluminum, and I did it on the grill.
No.
2 hours on the grill. I let the coals fire up and turn into coal, and it was still running 500, and I thought it'd be like too hot, but I'm like, this is how the coals look when I normally cook.
Yeah.
If I wait too long, there's not gonna be any heat. So I just put it on there, and I checked it 1 hour in, and I checked it 2 hours in. I put the meat thermometer. It was at 260. It's supposed to be at 250, but it was still juicy. I put like a quarter cup of wine in the tray to keep it from not drying out, and then like it filled up with all the turkey juice too. So I had to fucking like pour all the turkey juice out. Yeah.
So, did you have to split the turkey?
No, I left it whole.
Whole?
I just stuck it in the thing, and I just treated the grill like it was an oven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
And so it came out great. My wife said I can do it every year. Next time, like maybe the last 20 minutes, I'm going to take all the foil off, throw a bunch of apple chips in the smoker, and let a little smoke get on the skin.
Dude, yeah.
Because I intended to do that, and then I thought it was going to take a lot longer than 2 hours, but it didn't. So anyway, I'm learning, and next year I'll do it better.
So it's funny you mentioned that because HEB had, their combo locals,
Yeah.
right? So for those of you who are not familiar, you buy one item, and they give you like 6-7 other items for free, right?
It's all HEB items.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
But my wife bought last week, or the week before, she bought a ham, and they had some deal where it's like you buy half a ham or something like that, or a quarter ham. No, it was a half a ham,
Yeah.
and you get a free turkey.
Oh,
Yeah.
damn, that's like double Thanksgiving.
Yeah, dude. So it was pretty neat. Now, I've never made a turkey. That's the one thing
You cook a lot.
I do. Just never really.
Got around to trying the turkey out.
Yeah, and I want to tell you, I do a lot of sides, dude, but I've never made the turkey because I spend so much time doing sides
Yeah.
that I don't know when I would actually make the turkey.
Sure.
Right?
I get you.
And so, for that reason, I was like, screw that shit. So my turkey came. Look, it was cooked. It was cooked by the wonderful people at Luby's.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, we made the sides. However, I did tell my wife, I said, that turkey that they gave you at HB, I said, let's hold on to it because I want to smoke it.
Nice.
I want to try smoking a turkey.
Good job.
I've never done it. It's about a 7-hour smoke.
Oh, yeah.
But I figured it's worth a shot, man.
Yeah.
So get some apple wood.
Yeah. It's going to be
Apple wood,
what, 20 minutes a pound is what I read if you have to smoke the turkey?
Approximately.
Yeah.
No, 20 minutes a pound. No, that because if it's 20 minutes a pound, dude, you're looking at, a 15-pound turkey. You'd have it ready in what, 5 hours?
Math is hard.
I don't know. The point is, I figured, once you get it to its temperature and you've got it to pop in the thermometer and just keep an eye on it.
Yeah, yeah. Just keep checking it.
But needless to say, I'm going to give it a shot. See how it turns out. Anyway. So, for those of you who want to learn how to smoke, don't fucking come to me. 'Cause I don't know.
Bro, you ever smoked the most delicious briskets before? And we still need to do a barbecue episode or a smoking episode or an anything cooking episode with you.
Barbecue, yeah, because the smoking would take forever.
It'd be the 8-hour long podcast.
Yeah. Come and join us this morning. We should be done by 7.
We could, if we ever get popular enough, we could do a live stream where we just live all day and people could, float in and out.
But that reminds me, guys, if you have any friends, family members who are looking to get educated, to get like more knowledgeable or feel more knowledgeable, you know, don't tell them about us. But if you have anybody who just wants to listen to nonsense, please make sure they visit Zesty or Testy and like us and follow us because we need only how many? We said
985.
985 more followers. That's it.
And then we can actually earn a couple cents every view.
That's right. It's only 900. I mean, we have 15 right now.
I know.
All we need is 900.
If those 15 people tell 15 more people and they tell 15 more people, eventually we'll be halfway there.
Yeah, I mean, come on, don't think about it. You used to do it when you were a kid. Everybody did a pyramid scheme at some point.
Exactly.
Or chisme.
Or
When
the
somebody told you a chisme, you went and told 5 people. Those 5 people told 5 people. Look, chances are that if you're listening, you're...
or the chain letter. You remember the chain
Oh,
letters?
yeah, dude.
Send this to 7 people or you will have bad luck for the rest of your life.
Yeah. I never sent that.
Oh, I did.
You did? Did you really, dude?
I don't want to have bad luck for the rest of my life. I was a fucking kid.
Did you ever have a pen pal?
Yes.
You're so fucking white.
Yes. I am. Thank you.
Yeah. Stating the obvious here.
So,
I was asking about
did you have a pen pal?
No, dude.
Oh, then why the fuck did you ask that?
Because we used to talk about it when I first moved to the States. Kids would talk about having pen pals.
Yeah.
And my teacher wanted us to have pen pals. Right?
Yeah.
But like,
But the teacher like sets you up with a pen pal. They like pick a sister facility in some other country, and then
yeah, but I
you just wiped your ass with a letter and threw it in the trash can.
pretty much. There's some kid out there in
That never got his letter.
Okinawa, Japan, or somewhere in Sicily.
Those fuckers in Laredo never wrote me back.
Motherfucker never wrote me back. He's probably my age right now, walking the streets of Sicily or wherever.
Okinawa, Japan.
Okinawa. Or,
He's sharpening his samurai sword. One day, Johnny.
I'm gonna find that.
One day, Johnny-san.
Yeah. Or he's the Godfather now, for all I care. He's gonna come back looking for me. I'm gonna be 80 years old, and some old man's gonna come up to you. You should have written back.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyway, so no. I mean, that's it. Just popped in my head, you know. It's the whole chain letter. That's what I was thinking. Pen pals.
For those of
Has
you don't,
nothing to do with pen pals. With chain letters, what it is.
for those of you that were born recently, letters are something you would get in the mail. It's like a paper version of email.
You may have seen a white van that drives really slow, and the guy's driving on the opposite side.
Not the Amazon one, the other one with the eagle that doesn't bring anything good but
Yeah.
bills.
Yeah, bills and catalogs. Yeah, that one.
Fuck
Don't call
that
the
guy.
police; they're legal. Yeah. In fact, I think they have more authority and power than the police. I don't know.
It is a federal crime to like check somebody else's mail. Like if you steal mail out of somebody's mailbag.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, it really is. Bro, go try it. I'll be your pen pal when you're in jail.
Oh.
And you'll finally get it.
Have you seen this moneymaker right here? So guess where I went to yesterday?
I don't know. That's a great question. Where
I
were
got
you
me
at?
some Dickens.
What the fuck?
Dickens on Main in Bernie, dude.
You got some Dickens cider?
No, Dickens, Charles Dickens. It was one of their festival or like Christmas.
Oh, I didn't know.
Dickens on Main.
I didn't know.
So I went and got myself filled with Dickens.
You filled to the
Dickens on
brim.
Main. No, it was pretty cool, dude. It was cool, man.
Balls deep with the Dickens.
All I know is somebody said you want to go to Dickens. I'm like,
Did he promise to be your pen pal as he wiped himself off and
Yeah.
walked away?
so I'm like, hey, I know you. I'm like, no. You should have written that. When you were in third grade, little.
It all
I'm
ties
like,
together.
Yeah. I'm like, dude, I thought you were supposed to be like from Okinawa. No, man, I'm from Michoacan.
So did they just read?
Oh, it was pretty cool, dude. they dress up, like you would see
In that time period.
Yeah, at that period, and they just walk around singing Christmas caroling, And I saw Buddy the Elf playing the trombone, which was
Oh,
pretty
cool.
spectacular. I never knew that Buddy the Elf played the
Was
trombone.
Charles Dickens?
Wasn't Charles Dickens that plays the trombone? I mean, what a guy! What a character!
Learn something new every day.
Yeah. How you liking this weather, dude? I'm all
I love
over the
it.
place,
Yeah,
but
no, I love cold weather. We get like 2 weeks of it, so we're enjoying the 2 weeks of it.
This has felt nice the last week. Right?
No, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed it.
I mean, I pulled.
It's
out-
not cold enough to wear a real jacket, as you can tell. We got our like little sleeveless things on. We're semi cold.
You say mine sleeveless?
Mine's sleeveless.
I got sleeves.
Yeah, but
Oh,
it's
you
not
mean
part
the
of the
vest.
jacket. Yeah.
I just wanted to let everybody know, real man wear vests.
Yeah, there you go.
I don't give a shit what it
Showing off the guns.
Yeah. What is that?
Wait a second. You didn't buy a ticket to this gun show. Go back,
Go back.
like and subscribe. Then you can come to the gun show.
What is that? Red Rider?
You'll shoot your eye out, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You'll shoot your eye out.
Dude, I've been watching so many damn Christmas movies.
Yeah.
Yesterday they had 24 hours of Elf. And then today they've
It's a
got
little
like
much.
24 hours of Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Good, man.
Yeah, we like to watch the Charlie Browns, Elf. What else is there? There's a lot of good ones.
Don't tell me you don't like Christmas Vacation, dude.
Christmas Vacation is good, but it's not like the top of my list for Christmas movies.
What about Die Hard?
I've not seen Die Hard since the first time I've seen Die Hard. It's a good movie,
Christmas
and it's a Christmas movie. I'm not
Thank
gonna
you.
pretend like it's not a Christmas movie, but it's not like one that we rewatch as a family. We do the Charlie Browns, we do Elf.
I taught my kid how to say yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker, when she was 3. I'm like, this is what you need to learn about Christmas.
Bro. You're gonna have her get coal in her stocking.
That's a good point.
So what's your favorite Christmas movie besides Elf? Elf is obviously the number one.
Christmas Vacation is probably my second favorite movie. Those are my 2 favorite movies.
2 ones. Shitter was full.
What's that?
Shitter was full. His cousin Eddie's
yeah.
emptying the RV into the
That right there is an RV.
uh,
Now, don't go fall in love with it. 'Cause I'm taking it with me next month when I leave. Did I tell you that we've got Marty? I told you, right? Those Marty Moose cups.
Yes, you told me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I may have said it once or twice before. So it's getting a little darker. I don't know if you guys can tell behind us, but there's some reflective little bulbs. It's mood lighting. We're setting the scene.
We started late.
Yeah. Dude, that's a lot of fun.
How was the quinceañera tasting?
Oh, so get this shit, dude. I thought, so it was pretty awesome, right? So they brought us, they set out 3 salads, and it's like you get to try out 3 salads and see which one you like the most. And it's my kid, my little one, it's not her quinceañera, but
She's the opinionated one.
she's my foodie. She didn't get to make it because she was at viola practice for Yosa.
So she didn't get to weigh in on the food?
No, she didn't.
Bro, she's
But,
gonna be
you know,
mad.
What's that?
She not mad?
Dude, she was so upset that she had to miss it.
Yeah.
And she asked, she's like, is there any way you can change it for another day? But here's the thing, it's not just us.
Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody who's got something booked with that hall.
Oh, they're
So-
all
so-
doing the tasting.
So they're doing the tasting. So you've got like 15 tables
Oh,
with
wow.
like 5 to 6 people each, right?
yeah.
And so, we have the salads and, I figured, and it's not like my little one's opinion didn't matter, but my little one's like,
She'll have her own quinceañera eventually.
well, so her, like, what she likes is totally different from what most kids would like,
Yeah.
It's like,
She's got a elevated palate.
she does, man. So it's like, I mean, you could give my older one chicken nuggets, and she's like, "Oh man,
Yeah.
did you have the ketchup? The ketchup with those chicken nuggets were delicious."
Yeah.
My little one would be like, "Hey, all right, so where's the
Where's the actual food?
yeah, exactly. Where's the extra food?" But anyway, so they gave us the salads, and it was like, pick a salad. All right, good. Then they take away the salads, and then they brought us uh, like 4 dishes, right, with like mixed veggies and potatoes and all kinds of stuff, and they told us, this is this, this is this, this is this, this is this, and so we had it. And we're like, oh shit. I mean, and of course you've got iced tea and water and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
And we tasted it, everything was really good. And I'm like, oh, which one should we go with? So I started kind of just jotting some stuff down.
Nice.
And they're like, okay, so round 2. And I'm like, oh shit, there's a round 2. So they brought us like the chickens first.
Yeah.
And then round 2 was the beef.
Oh, so like they can pick chicken, beef, or fish or whatever.
Yeah, well.
So you had an entire round of just like the chickens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then round 2 was like, it was like brisket. It was brisket and barbecue sauce, and it was like beef tips.
Yeah.
It was beef bourguignon.
Yeah.
Beef bourguignon. And I can't remember what the other one was, but it was like 4 items. And then they give you like a couple of starches, a couple of veggies, and you kind of just.
Can you mix and match the starches and veggies, or does the plate come as a complete plate?
You can mix and match them. And so, like, for example, we did round 1, this is what she liked. And from the veggies, this is what she liked. And the starches, this is what she liked. And then round
Beautiful.
2, it was like, okay, this is what she liked
Yeah.
from round 2. It was like, actually, round 2 had like round 1 was like chicken and cilantro sauce, chicken marsala, chicken cordon bleu. It was.
So let me ask you this: did you like say, "I don't want to get full," and just take a small taste of each plate, or did you fucking devour every plate?
So, no, I went with small pieces, small little bites, but my small bites are a lot bigger than
Anybody else's small bites?
everybody else's small bites. You know? Yeah. So, but we all got to try it, and then the round 3 was Mexican. It was like a spice, garlic shrimp,
Oh,
or like chicken fajitas and rice beans. So we just, I'm like, that's something.
which Mexican dish did you pick?
I didn't. We opted not to go with. I mean, it was chicken fajitas or the garlic shrimp,
Yeah.
and she liked the fajitas, the chicken.
Yeah.
But then,
You already have a chicken plate.
but we eliminated that one. So now we went back to round 1 or 2, and from round 2 she liked the beef brisket.
Yeah.
And I said, "What now? Between 1 and 2, which would you like more, the beef brisket or the chicken and the cilantro cream sauce?"
Mm-hmm.
And she said, "Just chicken with the cilantro cream sauce." I'm like, "All right, perfect. So that one wins." And now let's pair up, starch and the veggies.
Oh, so everybody's gonna get the one dish. It's not gonna be like chicken or beef or whatever. No.
Now that was just for us to try to figure out what everybody's going to have.
Everybody's gonna get one
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
So we're doing the chicken and the cilantro cream sauce, some rosemary potatoes,
Yeah.
some.
Because you can make Mexican at home, and you could probably make it better than what they have over there. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, so it was good. It was good for her to, have her opinion on what she was going to eat.
Yeah.
It was important for her to try it, because then the last thing you want is a whole bunch of
She'd be miserable at her own quinceañera.
that and a whole bunch of kids her age leaving shit behind that they don't like. I figured she's kind of like she's so picky
Yeah.
that if she'll eat it, pretty much anybody will eat it.
Sure.
So
I'm really liking the lighting. I think we might have to start moving the podcast to later in the day, because I really like the way we are a light brighter in the thing, and it's just beautiful right now.
it is, man. Well, I mean, a big part of it is me. I mean,
The most clickable face on the internet.
I am a handsome motherfucker. I'm not gonna lie.
We might have to start moving the podcast to whatever time this is. What time is
Or if
5:30?
we could just get 985 more followers, then we can afford better lighting.
We can afford a studio.
Yeah. Man,
Where
what's
we-
up, dude?
No, outside.
Yeah.
We could put a studio outside.
Yeah, we could do that.
We can afford somebody that knows how to edit.
or a contractor to come in and redo one of my rooms so we can have our own studio there.
Inside of your
Yeah.
house. You wouldn't rather redo the porch to make it into the Zesty or Testy studio?
Possibly.
I think part of the charm is hearing the outside noises. Well, 50% of the charm is
dude,
Johnny.
guess what?
What?
Speaking of hearing noises, yesterday when I was at the Dickens, when I was getting my Dickens on,
You were drinking your Dickens cider?
yeah, inside her.
Yeah. it's
was-
Dickens
I was-
cider. You finally got it. Bro, it only took you. It only took you. I had to repeat it like 8 times. Insider?
It's one of those days, dude. I guess I'm running on slow, man.
Well, you did have to choose between like multiple meals.
Yeah.
I know that's hard.
I'm still full, dude.
Yeah.
I gotta be honest, I didn't think I was gonna get full on just little bites, little bites, little bites. But
You're
when
having
they
like
bring you 1,
8
2, 3,
rounds.
4,
Yeah.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Like 10 different, things to try. And mind you, my kids are like, oh, little bite, oh yeah, that's so good. I'm like, little. And then after they were all done, I'm like, there was veggies there. I'm like, let me just pick on this, pick
Yeah.
on that, keep picking until they
Waiting until the next round comes.
take the plate. Exactly, right? So yeah, no, not Dickens cider.
What did you hear at the Dickens Festival?
It was the Audubon Society of San Antonio was here. Is that what it's called? The Audubon? Like,
I know.
The Bird Society.
Driving car? Oh,
Bird,
I don't
yeah.
know.
So,
They're doing bird calls?
yes, he was. But it was so cool, dude, because he was talking about how the society, what they do is they, they rehabilitate birds that have been hurt,
Nice.
damaged, or injured or whatever.
Yeah.
And so he had a couple of hawks and falcons and all kinds of shit. But he brought up this really cool hawk, right? And he let it just fly. And of course it flew on top of his roof.
Did he have a chair that looked like a throne and it had like a little stand on one of the armrests with like a little round thing at the top? No, okay.
No. But he let it fly and he just the hawk flew to the top of his roof.
Mhm.
And then he pulled his arm up for the hawk to come back. And it was so funny because the hawk flew, and rather than flying back to him, it flew, and it was drizzling,
Yeah.
so we had our umbrellas open.
It landed.
And I'm like following the hawk to see where it's going, and all of a sudden I don't see it, and I look on top of my wife's umbrella.
It landed
and
on
it
your
landed
wife's.
and she's like, looks up, and that thing's just walking on top of the umbrella.
That's
That thing
crazy.
Was about this big.
Was it heavy?
Well, she said it got a little heavy.
Not that bad.
No, it wasn't that bad. But I don't think she really focused on how heavy it got.
Yeah.
Because she was more excited over the fact that this
It was just walking around on her
hawk,
umbrella.
just like you see, she looked up, and I tried to take a picture, and I wasn't able to. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, by the
Too
time
close.
by the time I pulled out my phone, unlocked it, and I had the umbrella,
Yeah.
it flew off. But it was so cool, dude. The
Yeah.
hawk just kind of
That's hilarious.
And then they brought out a bald eagle.
Yeah.
They brought out a bald eagle that had a crooked beak.
Oh, somebody punched it.
I think they knocked down something, whatever construction they may have been doing, knocked down a tree. He had his nest up there, ended up cracking its
Oh, damn.
skull.
Ouch.
It fractured his skull.
So they rehabilitated.
So they rehabilitated him. But his beak ended up like, it doesn't sit well, the top of the bottom. It goes sideways.
Yeah.
And so they're unable to release him into the wild because even though his talons are able to catch something,
He wouldn't be able to eat it.
he wouldn't be able to tear it apart because his
Yeah.
beak doesn't close
It's
it
triple.
properly. It's triple, yeah. So now his little friends call him Chuequito. You're like, entró chueco. And I'm like, hey, ¿cómo que entró chueco? How do you know it went in crooked? But my kid got to take a picture next to it.
Yeah.
This thing was huge, man.
That would be a fun guest for the podcast.
Yeah,
You
dude.
think the Audubon, somebody from the Audubon Society would come out and send a hawk out into your neighbor's yard and then come back?
And it comes back in the taxes. Dude, imagine how many views we would have. Well, because remember
The
my
clickable face.
Yeah, you know.
Protect the moneymaker.
Yeah, exactly. Go after my stomach. He's
So
like, I got a lot of where to land.
So you said you heard something. I thought he was going to be like doing bird calls.
Well, he was. He did.
Okay.
He was showing us the difference, like between this type of hawk and that type of hawk, the different bird calls, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, you probably heard this around your house, something that sounds like this. And So it's like, yeah, I have heard that. And then he made another one. I'm like, fuck, man, maybe it's not that one, maybe it's the other one. The point is, there's owls, right?
Yeah.
But he brought out like 3 or 4 different kinds of owls.
Yeah.
Now those little fuckers he did not release
Yeah.
because they don't listen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they won't come back.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, I'm gonna go get my food elsewhere. The hawk is pretty smart. He's like, fuck it, I'll come back. You're gonna feed me, right?
Yeah. So the we were on the Riverwalk one time, and they had, I don't know if it was the San Antonio Audubon Society, but some dude came out and he had like a little throne that had like on the armrest, it came up and it had a little circle on the top for the hawk mount, and he had the big glove. He had long blonde hair, and it was a different guy. Your guy didn't have long blonde hair, but yeah, he did the same thing. He pulled out like owls, like he started with the smallest owl, and then a bigger owl, and then a bigger owl, then a hawk, and then he finished with the bald eagle. It's like almost the same show.
It could have been, dude.
Except he would sit there on the throne and talk, and the hawk would just sit there like no chain, no anything. It would just sit there on the little perch.
No, this guy didn't have that shit, but it was fun, dude.
Yeah,
I mean, dude,
it's fun to watch the birds like soar like right over the audience.
Oh,
Yeah.
he brought out 1 or 2 vultures, dude.
Yeah, my dude didn't have vultures.
And he was explaining why vultures don't have. He brought out like a regular vulture and a turkey vulture,
Yeah,
right? And he was explaining why they don't have feathers on their head, right?
Oh, why don't they have feathers on their head?
So,
All the rotted meat would get matted in there.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly why. Because they stick their heads into that, the rotted carcass, and so to avoid getting all that stuff stuck on their feathers,
Yeah,
their heads don't have feathers for them.
bro, I don't need to go to the Audubon Society to see vultures. Have you ever driven up and down Bitters?
yeah.
There's like vultures sitting on the damn stoplights all
Yeah.
the time. It freaks me out. It's like, what the hell?
Yeah, especially when they sit
Why
out
are you
there
following
with their
me?
wings like that. You're like, dude, what are you gonna do? Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm not dead yet. I'm not dead yet.
I saw the funniest thing. It was like a year ago. So 2 stories about vultures. My kid always believed that if she were to they were at school and there was like 4 or 5 kids that would do this. They would see a vulture and they would throw themselves on the floor,
Yeah.
hoping that the vulture would come and get them or like get
Yes,
close
sir.
to them.
Yeah.
And for the longest time, like 2nd, 3rd grade, they would always
Never
do
happened?
that. Yeah, it never happened. But my second story, we were in Houston, and we were leaving some panaderia and some farmers market. And we're just driving around. And this is when you know, if it's not the Grim Reaper following you because you're about to fucking die, look behind you because if there's a vulture, that shit can't be good. Dude, there's a guy half drunk walking. He's like stumbling. He's like walking down the sidewalk. But it's like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, dude.
Yeah,
right?
he's already drunk.
He's already drunk. But he's so drunk he can barely stand up. The funniest thing, there's a fucking vulture walking right behind him.
Just hopping along,
Yeah.
waiting for the dude
Waiting
to...
for him to drop. He's like, this guy's gonna die.
Yeah.
He's good. I mean,
He's walking like an injured animal.
yeah, exactly. It's like, dude, there's my dinner. It's like drive-through for him, I'm just gonna follow him. And he did show us how they have a really cool way to walk.
Yeah.
And they do, dude. They just kind of like
Yeah.
they prance along. That is neat. Anyway.
So I got a vulture story. Years ago, when I actually cared about my health, we had gotten a trampoline, and I was like, "Ooh, trampoline! That's the perfect thing to exercise." So I went out, and I was jumping on the trampoline, boom, 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 and trampoline will wear your ass out. It doesn't look like it's hard exercise, but man, I guess
That's
you
what
use
I
it.
hear. I wouldn't do that.
So I got worn out really easily, and I just laid down on the trampoline and closed my eyes for a minute. And I look up, and there's 2 vultures just circling over me. I'm like, fuck this, I'm going inside. I'm like, fine. And I didn't lay down that long. It didn't take them long to, like, oh, there's...
They're like probably
There's the
flying
Happy
around
Meal.
going, smells like crap. He smells like shit. He's probably good to go. Yeah. See? We're talking about...
I'm not dead.
I think that was a hawk.
Oh, okay.
It may have been a sparrow. Fuck if I know, dude. It's a Woody Woodpecker. It's a Woody the Pecker. Is that your favorite cartoon?
The Dickens cider?
Dick Insider and Woody the Pecker. I mean... anyway. So yeah, dude, that was my weekend.
Yeah.
And of course, you've got practices. And
Yeah.
hey, sorry about last week, man. We had that.
Oh yeah.
I had a few people ask, "Hey, what happened? You guys didn't record the podcast?" So,
Yeah.
sorry, folks. Quit fucking bothering us. We have a life, outside of this. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Quit. Continue asking. We appreciate you asking.
Now go ask like 985 of your friends
to be concerned about us.
to be concerned about us.
So yeah, just tell me, hey, just follow them, pobrecitos. Pobrecitos, they need help. I mean, if you were to donate like 11 cents a day to feed a kid in Africa, why not just follow us?
Clicking follow is free.
Yeah.
We're not asking you for money. We're asking you to go boop.
That clicking for us costs less, way less than a cup of coffee at anywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Even brewed at home.
Even free coffee at a gas station.
Yeah.
Which somebody asked
You have to spend
hey, how many
gas.
cups of coffee are you at? Free coffee are you at now? Like 6 or 7? I'm like, no, dude, 4, 5 cups. Because they were listening to the podcast. We were talking about how many cups of coffee I've gotten free.
Yeah.
So the answer is no. I'm at 5 cups of coffee. But last week we had to postpone because one of my kids had a soccer event, and I sent you the picture.
Yeah, they won.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Yeah, champions. They took
Victory.
the tournament champions. And I got to tell you, I could not be more happy and proud of these girls because when they played their first tournament, they what's the word I'm looking for?
BJ.
Anyway, it doesn't really matter what the word is. They didn't play that well.
Yeah.
It's
This was the team that a lot of them came from another club that they were pissed that y'all were
Yes.
pissed off at.
Yes. So we
See, you leave the bullshit behind and you can actually succeed. That's the moral of the story.
it is, and more importantly, you know what it is, dude? I'm gonna tell you, they had fun.
Yeah.
Have you watched? There's a movie called Mexico Wins. It's out at the movies.
No.
I wouldn't say go watch it at the movies, although it's pretty freaking funny. But when it comes out, watch it. It's got a great story, right? It's for kids. It's great. More so for my kid because it's a soccer movie, right? But
She's already in the soccer,
the
so it's,
moral that you take from the movie is whatever you do, right?
do it with joy, do it with fun.
Exactly. Do it with joy. Have fun doing it,
Yeah.
and you'll do a great job.
Yeah.
And if you don't, guess what? It doesn't matter. You had fun doing it,
Yeah.
right? And I think that's where my kid was going wrong
At
when
the
we
other
left
club.
at the other club. That
Yeah.
she had stopped having fun.
And so, I mean, that lesson extends to life because if you don't enjoy what you're doing, you're not going to put your whole heart into it. If you do enjoy what you're doing, you're going to spend more time in it and you're going to get better at it. So,
Later on in life, you're gonna be regretting things like, why didn't I tell my friends about Zesty or Testy? Don't let that be a regret. Call them now. When you're done watching this, pick up the phone, send them a text, whatever you do, and just let them know, hey, do me a favor. I don't want to live with life's regrets. Just follow them. We're helping you have a better life.
you don't want to be on your deathbed telling your kids,
No.
I wish I had clicked liked and subscribe on Zesty or
I
Testy.
wish I would have told other people about that.
There you go.
You don't want that. So
Share the joy
do
with
the right
others.
thing. Do what's important to you guys. Anyway, and this is important to us. Now, if you want to see more of us, then go ahead, right? I'm just saying.
Don't keep us to yourselves. Don't be selfish. We're a light that needs to be placed on the
Don't-
top of the hill.
Don't be a bunch of culeros.
Exactly.
You know who you are.
Or a cool arrow.
Cool arrow, like
Like
an
Chief Cool
that's
Arrow.
Not hot, but it's cool. Anyway,
You know, I was so cool in elementary school. They all called me Cool Arrow.
I can see why. I mean, and then you grew up and they just called you flat out culero, dude. And you realized what it meant, and
Yeah.
anyway. But you know what, culero? I like you. I mean, test
That's an old Far Side comic strip when the Lone Ranger looks up what Kimosabi actually means. He's like, he was calling me a horse's ass this whole time?
Yeah. That's culero for the Kimosabi. Anyway. And now, dude. Oh, we got to talk about our fancy podcast.
So we've got a lot of shit coming up. We got the fancy podcast. We've only got
3 weeks, 4 weeks.
4 more Sundays in the year, and we have to do the year in review on one of those. Because when we make it to 2024, it's not going to matter doing a year in review.
Yeah.
So we got to make time to do the year in review podcast. Fancy Day podcast can wait until 2024, or it can happen anytime. I'm waiting for you to give me the go ahead on the Fancy Day.
Oh, shit. Okay.
But you got to check the weather.
Yeah.
It's not cold enough right now. I'd be sweating in a jacket right now. It's the weather's perfect right now for a nice little sweater vest.
Let's go there now, dude. Oh. Gen X BJ?
Gen X BJJ. Brazilian Jiu Jitsu.
Oh. I like Gen X BJ. I'm like, what?
Yeah, nobody wants to see Gen X. Back in the day, they wanted to see Gen X's giving BJs, but now you want, a younger person. We're too old.
Yeah, my knee hurts. I mean, right. Oh wait, I'm not the one doing it. Oh. Anyway, yeah, we do have a lot. I'm hoping the fucking weather will stay like this, man.
So you're hoping it doesn't get cold enough to do the Fancy Day podcast?
No, I do. That's what I said. I'm hoping it'll only get colder from here. I don't want it to get warmer.
Yeah, no, it's not. Sometime this weekend, this cold front was supposed to move in. I guess it never really did. Or maybe it's coming on Monday. Tomorrow?
Really?
Or tonight. Ooh, that'd be nice if the temperature suddenly drops right now.
Oh, dude, how
We'd
cool
have
would
to
that be?
we'd have to cuddle up for once.
Now you're really gonna.
Dude, you're like a Tauntaun from Star Wars. I could just stay warm all night. I thought he smelled worse on the outside.
Anywho, so what? Were you?
Go ahead.
We were talking about my other kid and her having her turn for quinceañera.
Yeah.
My other kid says she wants a cruise.
Oh, that'd be a lot more fun than a quinceañera.
Gotta be honest, dude. I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, so y'all are gonna do a cruise instead of a quinceañera?
Well, that's what she's saying right now. I'm hoping. Here's what I'm thinking: that I might not let my little one go to the quinceañera, so she won't get any weird ideas. It's gonna be really hard because we're gonna have to explain to her. I know it's your sister's 15th birthday, but you can't come. You gotta stay at home.
I don't think that's right. I think that's a wrong move, regardless of what your reasoning is behind it. I think that's a wrong move.
Be like, sorry, honey, you can't come with us. You're gonna have to stay home. All the family will be there, and all your friends and her friends, but you can't.
Yeah.
We don't want you to get any weird ideas as to why you want a quinceañera.
Yeah.
So anyway, no, but I'm kind of hoping that she'll stick with it. She said, I want to cruise. I want to go to the beach.
So you're hoping she does a cruise?
I'm hoping that she won't change her mind.
Okay. I mean, that sounds like fun.
We told her she could pick anywhere she wanted.
Yeah.
I was pushing for Zimbabwe. She just said no.
That's an odd place to cruise to.
Well, that wouldn't have been a cruise. That would have just been a vacation in Zimbabwe. Or the Poconos.
Go to the fucking...
Just because I like saying Poconos.
Yeah, exactly. Poconos.
Poconos. Or what's the other place?
Don't you take a cruise around the Caribbean? Isn't that the standard cruising destination?
Well, we've already done the Caribbean twice.
Oh, wow. Never mind then. I don't know.
But no, she wanted to go to Cabo. So we're thinking we might go take a cruise around Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta. Before you criticize me, I did say Puerto Vallarta. I meant Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, Cabo San Lucas. So we'd have to. Here's the thing. I've got a 12-year-old that likes to get most bang for her buck, and so she's probably thinking, "Wait, you guys are saying I can have a vacation anywhere, with a limit, of course, right?"
Yeah.
But I guess she figures if we go out of California, we'd have to fly to California, get on a cruise for 7 days, come back, fly back. So now she gets the cruise, and she loves flying.
Yeah.
So she would get the cruise and the flight.
Okay.
Who knows, dude? I mean, I don't know, dude. I mean, I was looking at my finances, and so far, The lotto hasn't hit. So it's looking kind of dim right now. Looks like it looks like her
Are you
cruise,
doing another GoFundMe for the fucking?
it looks like her cruise might be on a river barge downtown San Antonio. And I'm gonna
Look, honey, there's a Hyatt.
Yeah, are we gonna stay there? No. We're just here on
We're
the
just
river
riding
barge.
past it.
Yeah, we're just here on the river barge, Mama.
Look, it's Howl at the Moon.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, it's gonna get off for a little bit. All right, stay here. Don't go anywhere. So no, I don't know, dude. I mean, that's the plan right now. Are you kids talking about that? I know you already have one that already passed it.
One didn't. My oldest one did not want quinceañera, even though we wanted one for her. She did not want one.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she's got a problem with being the center of attention. The second one wants one, but we're gonna have like a budget quinceañera. For my wife's 50th birthday, we and this was in the middle of COVID, by the way. We found a restaurant that would let us have the back room, and they didn't even rent the back room. We just had to buy a certain number of plates, so I had to like buy 150 plates, some bullshit. And then we had mariachis, and we had all her family. And I planned this without her knowing. I had started a little Facebook group with all her friends and all her family, and nobody told her, and it was a complete and total surprise for her. And we had mariachis, we had the food, her niece, her niece always brings like a little Bluetooth stereo and like starts playing the booty music, so everybody like fucking dance. And it was a badass time. So my middle child, she doesn't want like an all-out quinceañera. She just wants a replication of my wife's 50th birthday. So your family of course is invited, but it's just gonna be at the back of La Fogata. We're just gonna buy 150 plates.
Oh yeah. That's really awkward because that means I have to invite you to quinceañera now, right?
You already invited me. You already invited me a long time ago. I'm holding you to it. It's on one of the old YouTubes. And so there'll be mariachis, but it won't be like a big dance. But there will be dancing because we danced last time.
That's cool, dude.
We just there's an area between the tables and everybody was dancing. And it was weird because like all the other people in the other rooms were wearing masks. And we were in there just like fucking no bass, living our best lives, getting drunk as fuck.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So when's her birthday?
January.
Oh, okay.
So
this January?
Oh fuck, is it? Oh fuck.
Yeah, right? Yeah, otherwise, dude,
Yeah.
this January.
I need to actually call La Fogata and see if that back room's available.
Alright, this is why I called you culero a while ago. Now you understand? Dumas.
But we've been talking about this for a long time. We've been trying to since last year.
You know what I'm hearing? Excuses.
Yeah. And like since last year, we've been like trying to. I even had a place picked out because I got a buddy that's a DJ, and he's like, I work exclusively at this hall, and he was gonna give me a discount at the hall.
Yeah.
And I'm like, here's the hall we want. Here's the DJ we want. You want to have this? She's like, no, I want to have it like my mom's birthday. I'm like, all right, well, fuck it. That's a lot cheaper.
Oh, I think that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Good for her.
No cruise.
Good
I'm
for
not.
her.
I don't.
Hey, that's what she wants, man. Look, at the end of the day, it's what they want.
Yeah.
My little one, she just, she's like, I want to cruise. She's a beach kid, She just figured I'll be out there doing what I want, being catered to.
Yeah.
So.
Thanks.
My older one, well, I'm not gonna lie to you, I think being the center of attention might be a good thing for her.
Yeah.
She might like that, so.
Yeah.
More details to come in.
When's her birthday?
April.
Okay. So that's coming up quick, too.
Yeah.
Do y'all already have the place rented out and all that?
Yeah, so as a matter of fact, that place we went to go have the tasting at.
Oh, yeah. That's why.
That's the place that we're having it at. They include the
tasting as part of it.
The food is included. I think we got, we didn't get alcohol. Well, okay. We didn't get liquor.
I'm not coming.
Well, that's between you and your wife. But you're going to the quinceañera, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean,
so you didn't have the open bar, but I can bring my bottle of Crown and get drunk at my table.
No, you can actually buy the drinks there. But we said no liquor, but he has a liquor license, so he'll have alcohol in case somebody wants to buy. We are getting beer, margaritas, and something else. Again.
Oh, so that's included, but
Yeah.
when I buy my
But if you want like hard
Jack on the
liquor,
Rocks,
yeah,
I gotta go.
exactly.
That's
If you want
fine.
to get all fancy and shit like that,
Yeah.
then more power to you. You know, that's up to you. Go spend your own fucking money.
Okay.
Fuck you for being unappreciative and just not accepting my.
I'm gonna eat your
margaritas
fucking
from my
chicken
beer.
cilantro.
You're gonna eat my chicken, all right.
Gonna choke your chicken.
Make sure you don't choke on the neck. I said neck. Sure, it ends in a CK, but the first two letters are different. Anyway, no, but it's already included on there, dude.
Yeah,
So,
good deal.
and we got the DJ today.
Oh, today you picked a DJ.
Kind of. I mean, the guy said he's available. He had his music set up. He was recommended. I don't know how much a DJ charges nowadays, dude.
I don't know. I got a buddy that DJs. If you need a price, and he plays mostly Tejano music. I don't know what you're gonna play.
You know, whatever
She wants
kids are listening to these days, you know,
Wet Ass Pussy by Cardi B.
Dad and what was that other lady we listened to? Like
Sexy Red.
no, the like
Oh, Jenny B.
Jenny B.
The fucking buchona.
you know the classics. Anyway, no.
You didn't spring for Jenny B live. What kind of a father are you?
I'm an asshole, dude. You know, I thought about bringing Pitbull, and I was like, nah, it's already been done.
Mr. Worldwide.
I'm like, Thomas J. Henry already did that. I don't want to have to do that shit again.
Did he have Pitbull in his quinceañera?
That's what I heard, dude.
Bro.
So I was gonna bring Bad Bunny, and I found a Rabbit Bunny.
It's the same thing.
Yeah,
It's the exact same thing.
yeah, and
They won't tell the difference.
yeah, Peso Pluma. You know, I'm like, what better than a ugly ass motherfucker with a bad haircut? You know? Yeah, let's bring him. So no, but this guy said he goes, "Did I play everything?" You know? I'm like, all right. And then right now during the meal, he was playing like a little bit of everything. So I'm like, okay.
Oh,
Probably.
he was DJing at the event?
Yeah, just so people could, you know.
Yeah, no, that's
listen
smart.
to his
That's smart.
Stuff. And he's he comes pretty highly recommended by the venue because I think he does a lot at that venue.
Yeah.
So I'm
Certain
like, okay.
venues usually have their own DJ, and that's probably their DJ.
Yeah, he's one of the ones that is highly recommended. Now, I didn't think this, but my wife was saying, she's like, hey, let's find out what would happen if. And I'm like, what could possibly happen? And I hadn't thought this, but she's like, what if for some reason he gets sick or something happens and he can't
DJ?
make it, right?
Yeah.
I mean, because our quinceañera is moving on, you know.
Yeah.
But now he said, he goes, dude, my uncle's been DJing for 30 years. If for some reason I can't make it, he'll be here.
There. You got to back up.
Yeah, exactly. Worst case scenario, guess what, dude? I'm gonna give you my phone. I'm gonna plug in the speaker.
Yeah, you just
You're just gonna sit right there on the.
You know, it's 2023. I don't even understand how DJs still have a career anymore because like everybody's got their own playlist already like laid out on their phone,
Oh yeah, no.
and all you got to do is like connect to the Bluetooth speakers,
Yeah.
and
No.
you can even just press random, and then it's like all a surprise what the next song's gonna be.
Oh, absolutely, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. To be quite honest, I don't know, because I mean, even he doesn't have. We're old school DJs. It's like we bring all their shit.
It's a laptop.
Yeah, now it's like a laptop and that's it. Dude.
Yeah.
It's like connect to Wi-Fi
Yeah.
and that's it. And not even that because most of the music is on like with hard drives and shit like that, right? So it's like.
Yeah.
But hey, what better way to spend some more money?
Yeah. No.
You know. So.
Just like weddings, every time like every little thing is like another upcharge.
Oh, absolutely, man. It's like, oh, you want a bride? Well, that's going to cost you more.
Exactly.
They're like, I already have a bride. I'm like, but have you seen her?
Have you seen this one?
We can upgrade you to this bride for only $1,000 more.
All right, you sold me.
Sure, she's Asian and she doesn't speak the language, but don't worry about it. She loved you a long time. And in fact, she knows how to say tubuku.
Man, I saw a meme on Facebook where it was the scene that you just described, the actor and the actress doing the fucking love you long time, and then they brought them back together today. They're both old as fuck,
She said, "Me love you long time." He's
No,
like,
no, they're just posing there like grip and grin.
I don't
but-
want you to love me.
Yeah,
long time.
exactly. At some point it starts
Stop
getting
loving
gross.
me.
Yeah.
We-
Did you see Dolly Parton?
Oh, dude. Look. You know what?
She's 77.
Hold on.
Okay.
Stop that.
Okay.
Pause. You
No, finish the Dolly Parton and then we pause.
Okay, fine.
So 77 years old, and she looks, other than the face was still kind of chueco, but like, I don't know how much plastic is in that body, but it held up well over the years.
It really did. Dude,
All the memes were like fucking, it's a tribute to the last surviving cheerleader from the last time the Cowboys won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
there was one video I saw, and it was this guy watching the game, telling his grandma in Spanish. He goes, "Hey, grandma, look at her. She's your same age."
Yeah.
And the grandma's, you know,
Yeah, she's
older,
like,
older, heavier. Cállate el hocico. Dude, I gotta be honest, man. 77, you look like that.
yeah,
Plastic surgery or not.
exactly.
You got the balls, ovaries, or whatever to come out and do that shit.
Yeah.
Good for you.
From the neck down, she looked like every other Dallas cheerleader.
Yeah.
On that field.
Skinny, mini little thing, but
Yeah.
I mean, she's got a little body on her, dude.
Yeah.
For 77.
Yeah.
Now, here's what's funny. Earlier that day, I was watching the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade.
Oh, did they protest it and shut it down?
No?
Oh, it happened?
Yeah,
I
yeah, it
thought it
happened.
had...
Not, it happened, but here's the thing, right? Cher was performing.
Cher?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cher was performing.
She didn't look like Dolly.
She didn't, but she danced around a little bit, didn't move around a lot, but her face, I mean, just, I told Clyde, I said, man, this woman looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I looked her up, she's 77 also,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah.
So both these women are 77 years old and still cranking, right?
Yeah.
Then again, you hear that Rolling Stones are going to tour again next year,
Yeah, well.
and they're going to start in Houston, and I'm convinced those guys are dead already.
It's just holograms?
They're zombies, dude.
Oh, they're fucking
I mean,
Weekend
they're
at Bernie's.
They're ugly enough.
They're
dude.
Weekend at Bernie's. There's just like strings. Like
Yeah, exactly.
I saw a meme on Facebook that was Keith Richards sitting with like a group of kids, and it said, Keith Richards waiting for the rest of the Rolling Stones to get old enough to start a band.
Dude, that's
Fucking
hilarious.
dude, it's like,
I mean, these guys are like 107.
yeah,
I mean, between all
they're
of
still
them.
doing the fucking chicken walk.
Between all of them, they're like 500, 600 years old, you know, all together.
Yeah,
But hey, look, kudos to them, dude.
start me up, I never stop.
Yeah. I mean, shit, I wake up in the mornings and I'm aching.
I'm ready to go back to bed.
Yeah, I'm like, valió madre, valió madre. And these fuckers are touring. It's like, good for you.
They're still doing something they love. You and me are not doing something we love. We're doing something that supports our family.
Oh, I'm doing something I love.
You love getting up and working at
Oh, wait, don't. You said
bitch
doing
ass.
something.
All right, let's pause for the cause because I'm empty and I still got like a little.
He's empty and
I had a piece
his little
in my
heart is-
soul and in my cup.
Yeah. I'll be right back. Don't leave. Anyway, it's not like you're gonna have to go on a commercial break or anything like that.
Yeah.
You know how this works. So just pause. Be right back. That doesn't mean
You do the same joke every time. All right, before we ran out of time, there was a reason I wore this T-shirt because I wanted to talk about I want to talk about BJ's.
Yeah.
So don't forget to play with the balls.
Yeah.
No, actually, I wanted to talk about a mistranslation in the Bible. You have heard the phrase, "Blessed are the meek, because the meek shall inherit the earth."
Correct.
Meek means, subservient, pushover, easy to push around. Meek is a mistranslation of the Greek word praus. Now, praus is the term that the Roman soldiers would use to talk about their war horses. Okay? So a better word might be tame. Maybe, the tame shall inherit the earth. But that's still not like a proper translation of the word praus. Aristotle translated the word praus as the middle of two extreme ends. So you have cowardice over here and you have recklessness over here. And in the middle, you have steadfast courage. So blessed are those with steadfast courage. They shall inherit the earth. And that's better than meek, but it's still not good. Dr. Jordan Peterson translates the word prouse as men who own swords and know how to use them, but choose not to. And that's like a really long, unwieldy definition. So that we're still not at a good definition. I want to talk about the word prouse. Prouse are men who know how to use violence, yet don't do it in polite society until it is time to use violence. Because, it's been said that a man that is incapable of violence is a useless man. I want to go a step further. A man who is incapable of violence is not a man at all. Violence is part of our nature. We're aggressive by nature. We're meant to protect, provide, and preside. If you cannot defend your family, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? So you asked me one time, why do I go to Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, Gen X Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu? It'll be inverted after he does the inversion, so it reads the right way.
Yeah.
Why do I go to Jiu-Jitsu and get my ass kicked by tiny little old men multiple times every Monday, Wednesday, Friday? It's because I'm trying to be more prouse. I'm trying to be the type of man that, if my wife and children are being raped, I'm not like, when the police get here in 30 minutes and collect the DNA sample that you left behind, you're going to have your day in court, mister. I want to be the guy that when the cops show up, I got dirt under my fingernails and a dirty shovel in my garage going, what rapist? There was never a rapist here. Yeah. I don't know. I think you got the wrong house, officer. So, we have undergone a pussification of men in our society.
A what?
Pussification. Men have become pussified in our society. And I'm trying to bring back manlyhood. If you're not capable of violence, you need to learn and become capable of violence, because we live in a fucked up world where fucked up shit happens all the time. And I want to be able to respond accordingly. So, prouse, men that are prouse, you are capable of violence, you are capable of defending your family. You don't practice violence on a day-to-day basis because we live in a civilized society and it would not be appropriate to practice violence. But if you're not capable of violence, you need to learn and get capable of violence. Because when the time comes to get violent and, exactly, you need to fucking be able to handle your shit.
Yes.
And that's why I wore my BJJ shirt. It doesn't stand for blowjobs. It stands for Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Got it.
And we can talk about, I don't want to talk about Jiu-Jitsu, but I did want to talk about the word prouse.
Well, you said men are violent by nature.
Yes.
Also naughty by nature.
And that was a great rap group.
Thank you.
And I love,
This segment has been brought to you also by my Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 when they visit Greece, since you mentioned the Greeks.
Yeah.
So, anyway, don't forget to stop in and watch it. Stop at Embassy Santikos and let them know that Zero Testy sent you, and you get absolutely nothing.
Men that watch my Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 are not prouse, by the way. But if you're going to take your daughter on a cruise, Greece might be a good place to take a cruise.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it would be. I would love that. Except as long as we keep it less than the quinceañera would cost, because otherwise it's like...
Just have the quinceañera?
No, fuck no, dude. I mean, I'd still rather take the trip.
Yeah.
At least the trip. It's like you get to see something different, something new.
Yeah.
You know what? But going back to what you said, I guess yeah, I mean, there's... Does that mean you cannot be... like, at what level do you feel that men should be, what's the word, proud, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you be in touch with your feminine side?
No, fuck that shit. There's women for that.
Really?
Yes.
See, I disagree with you.
Yeah.
I have to disagree. And I say that because I feel like I am in touch with my feminine side.
Are you in touch with your masculine side, though?
Very much so. I mean, and I'm you know what? I'm not going to say I'm a violent guy. I'm a short-tempered guy. Very short-tempered. My problem is
When you are very drunk,
yeah, no doubt.
Yeah.
No, but just sober, I have a very short fuse, like extremely short fuse.
yeah,
And I take that back. No, I have a long fuse. Hey, that's what she said. No, I have. I'm the type of person that I'll put up with a lot, dude. A lot.
till you get to that very end and then you explode.
But then I'll give you a warning shot, and
Yeah.
I'll let people know, hey, enough's enough.
Yeah,
Enough's enough.
yeah,
And then if I have to say it the third time, and I've been in situations where I've said to people, hey, I've already asked you twice. Don't test me, please.
yeah,
And they push me.
Yeah.
My problem is, have you ever experienced blind rage?
yeah,
So that's me, dude.
Yeah.
Twice in my life, I've experienced that, and I was fortunate that both times I had a friend there.
to
that-
keep you from getting arrested.
Yeah, to keep me from actually killing somebody, dude.
Yeah,
Because once I get started, I'm the type of person that I won't stop until until I see the other person just
yeah,
I'm not gonna go into detail, but I just and that's why I don't like to get to that.
yeah,
But I do have that side.
yeah.
Am I in touch with my feelings? Absolutely. Look, dude.
So here, let me stop you right there. Fucking the whole concept of fucking men having a feminine side is part of the whole pussification of fucking masculinity in this country. You have a whole entire gender that handles the whole feminine side. You don't need to have a feminine side. You need to have a masculine side.
The feminine side doesn't mean that you're feminine. The feminine side just when I say I'm in touch with my feminine side, it says what I'm trying to explain is I understand what a woman may want,
Yeah,
right? And that's what I mean by that.
yeah.
Look, I was raised
By a woman and
by
the
my
sisters.
grandmother, my mom, and my two sisters,
Yeah,
right? So that's who I was around my whole entire life growing up.
Yeah.
So guess what? Do I know how to pair up, a dress? Do I know how to pick an evening perfume versus a daytime perfume? Absolutely, dude. I mean, I can tell you which is which, and I got that from a great woman that raised me. But she raised me to know that this is what women want. This is how you treat a woman. I'm not.
Yeah.
Look. And now that we're bringing that up, the whole story. I shared the whole story about the fucking dress. you
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
She put me in a fucking polka dot dress.
yeah.
Why?
To teach you not to hit
Teach me
women.
not to. Yeah, exactly right.
Yeah. But that's the whole deal going back to Prouse. Prouse is you're controlled.
Yeah.
You're not going to hit your woman.
No, but I mean,
you're
but
going
at
to
the
hit
same
the
time,
fucking
look,
dude giving
before my
violence
wife
to
came
you.
along, how many friends would call me and they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna go to this. Can you help me go pick out a dress?" Sure.
Yeah.
Hey, I need to.
You were the gay friend to all the women.
Pretty much, dude. I guess you could say that. Honestly, I mean, the truth is, yeah. I mean, look. In fact, most of my friends knew that if somebody said, "Hey, all my buddies were gonna watch a football game or we're gonna do something," and one of them, the lady said, "Hey, let's go to the mall." I was like, "See you, bitches. I'm gonna go to the mall."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Dude, we're gonna."
And you watch more sports than me.
I do, man.
Yeah.
I do. And I do now because like I said, I've got a kid that plays soccer, and
Yeah.
I do like college football, and
Yeah.
there's just. But that's what I said. I do agree with what you said. I'm just saying I'm not. There's got to be some kind of gray area in there.
Yeah.
At least that's for me.
Yeah.
I don't believe that it's like I'm the man. Will I defend my family? Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I'm not challenging anybody to come to my house and try
No,
to put
nobody
anything down,
wants
but
to
if
go
they do, it's
look
like,
for violence.
I've got a 40 Smith & Wesson waiting
Yeah.
for them, It's like, you can catch the bullet, go for it. If you
Yeah.
can dodge it, even better.
Are you ready to take a life? Or are you going to use that gun as negotiation? Please get out of here. I don't want to have to do this.
It's not negotiation. And look, I'm going to tell you, growing up, my mom had to use it once, right?
Oh, shit.
And when it's a widowed woman raising 3 kids, right?
Yeah,
And
you
somebody
need that
comes
girl.
knocking on your door, she fired a warning shot, and that motherfucker
Yeah,
left
handled it,
pretty
yeah.
quick, right?
Yeah.
And that's why I said, would I take a life? Look, it depends on the situation. There's a lot of situations that I don't have answers to, right? Because
Sure.
I've never been in that situation. Like, it's the
Understandably.
what ifs, right, of
Yeah.
life. But right now, it's easy for me to say, well, would I do it? Yeah, absolutely. But the truth is, it would have to come to the situation. I don't want to be in it.
Yeah.
Like, would I fire a warning shot? Absolutely. And that warning shot comes in the form of truly a warning shot, or me just simply saying, back off.
Yeah.
Back the fuck off.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's...
Nobody wants to be in the situation where you have to take a life, because that, even if you take the life to defend your family, then you risk having to go to jail, and then you're not around for your family, which is in some cases, if you're extracted from your family, that has a lot of hardships on your family too. So
Absolutely.
I'm not inviting violence. I'm just saying be capable of violence.
Yeah, oh, absolutely. That part, that's what I said. That part I agree with. No doubt. Look, would I do it to save my family, my kids, a loved one? That was simply, somebody that's in need of help or danger.
Sure. Yeah, the innocents. Protect the innocents.
Yeah.
Always protect the
I mean,
innocents.
you're always gonna do what you can to help others, right?
Yeah.
Yesterday when we were at that event, this gentleman, older gentleman on a wheelchair, he looked like the grumpiest old man.
Yeah.
But he's on his little motorized wheelchair and he's got his dog, and all of a sudden he starts like yelling at his little dog because his little dog is like fucking trying to come down. Well, he didn't realize that his dog leash
Was
he's
wrapped
got one of
around
those
some shit.
retractable. It wrapped it. It fell and it wrapped under his wheel.
Oh shit.
And so he thought the little dog was trying to get down. Well, the little thing was yanking on the dog, right?
Yeah.
And I look over and I'm like, oh, hey, slow down. I said,
You fixed it?
And so I went ahead and helped him out, right? But that's why I said, it's for the dog. And it wasn't so much, it was for the dog, but I also know that if this man's out there with his little dog, obviously this little dog needs something to him.
Yeah.
Right? So you're going to try
It's
to...
probably the last thing he's got left.
Yeah, exactly. And it's, and you add to that he was wearing his veteran's cap. And if I can do something to help somebody out, yeah. But that's why I said, would I do something to help somebody out? Yeah, absolutely, with whatever it takes. Now, I will tell you, I once tried to help this girl that was getting her ass kicked outside of a bar.
Yeah.
This is back in Laredo, and maybe next time, it's like, I learned my lesson.
She didn't want to be helped?
Well, she did, but then she told me to back off, and I'm like, dude, come on.
Because it's her man.
Well, I didn't realize why she told me to back off, and of course I was half drunk, so I was like, dude, just leave her alone, man. And the guy kept on telling me, get out of it, it's not your business. And I didn't realize why she kept on telling me to leave until the two other guys came out of the car. So now it's got 3 guys kicking my ass. Right?
Oh shit! You got your ass kicked?
I did.
Oh goddamn!
I did. It's all right. I was already drunk, so I didn't really feel it.
Yeah, well, till the next day.
The next morning, I was like, I got on it. I felt like I'm 52.
Yeah.
Which, in hindsight, it kind of feels that way right now.
Yeah.
Like, hey, where are those 3 motherfuckers that kicked my ass? Because it feels like they just came back. But, but back to what you said, I do agree with you, but I feel like there's also a
gray area.
At least for me.
So let me go back to the point that you made. The dude was wearing the veteran's cap. He had a Vietnam, I'm assuming? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So look, fucking... Does your dog need to go in?
Yeah, probably so.
Hold that thought.
Bitch, let the bitch in. I mean, that's the... Anyway.
So, fucking... We fought a lot of wars, and we talked about the generations, the greatest generations that fought World War II and shit. Those were like 18-year-olds storming the beach, and they did it without thanks, and they just did it. Dude. Yeah, those are balls. I'm afraid because when I was talking about the pussification of masculinity, if you fucking Google military men twerking, there are constant videos of fucking our current soldiers fucking popping their ass like fucking their Nicki Minaj. And fucking we are in a situation where, Iran is aiding Pakistan, North Korea is sending weapons to Russia, China's just kind of sitting back, fucking waiting for us to destroy ourselves so they can become the next superpower.
Yeah,
And we're on the verge of World War III, and we've got a generation of military-aged men that don't know what bathroom to piss in because they're fucking gender fluid. So fucking, I'm a little afraid of our country. If shit goes down and we go into World War III, we don't have the greatest generation fighting on our team. We have, people more worried about if they should use a men or women's room than how to destroy the enemy. Have you seen like a lot of the generals? They're all like men that have long hair and wear female uniforms.
no.
Yeah,
No, I haven't seen that. So, look, I didn't know that. But, I will tell you, for me, I've always said I'm a lover, not a fighter. I chose not to serve.
yeah. I chose not to serve either. I'm a pussy. I'm not a lover or a fighter. I'm a pussy. I'm a coward that chose not to serve.
Yeah, no, I mean, and I chose not to serve. That's why I'm like, look, whatever they choose to act like, I will tell you, that's up to them. I will tell you, but I'm going to change the subject really quick on something you just said. I'm going to talk about scary. The thought of World War III scares me.
Yeah.
And I feel like that shit is,
Getting closer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude. It's a scary thought because, to your point, you've got three crazy guys, right?
North
And
Korea, Putin, and
Xi in China.
Xi in China. Oh yeah, Xi in China.
Xi in China, you got Putin and Kim Jong Un, right?
Well, here, fucking Xi in China is playing both sides because he was just in San Francisco.
But I agree with you. Because China, we owe so much fucking money to China, dude.
Exactly. So here's the biggest problem with America and China. All our shit is made in China.
Mm-hmm.
If China destroys us, they don't have. It's like murdering all their customers.
Look, I'm gonna tell you what my thoughts are on this.
Go ahead.
My thoughts are that right now you've got those three guys
Sure.
who are fucking a little insane.
Sure.
Right? Probably the most sane out of three is Chi. But nonetheless, you got these three guys that at any given point, if those three guys wanted to do something to the U.S., right?
Yeah.
They could.
Yeah.
And guess what happens with all the NATO allies? They're going to be like, oh, shit, hold on. No.
You don't think they'd support us?
Not as much as we would hope they would. Not as much as I hope they would. And so, for that reason, I would just think that that's the scary part for me, that I think everybody would back off a little bit and say,
Let us get our ass kicked?
yeah, honestly, yeah. That's my fear, dude.
So I don't think our NATO allies would just back off and let us get our ass kicked. But I do think our NATO allies would send us like these little fucking, what's the word for it? When you're like protecting your image. They're not going to send like their full armies to back us up, but they're going to send like a little, look, we sent something.
Yeah. It's kind of show face, you know?
There you go.
It's like, hey, we were there for you, right?
Yeah. So we are the superpower in this world right now. But China is,
We sent all our three twerking soldiers from England.
well, yeah, England's probably worse off than us. The good thing we do have is the technology. We got like drones that can fucking take your ass out from above the atmosphere. We've got bunker buster, nuclear weapons. But fucking nuclear weapons, man. Putin's got nuclear weapons.
China.
Does China have it?
Yeah, and so does North Korea.
I thought North Korea didn't have nuclear weapons yet.
Oh, no, they do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, then how come Iran doesn't have it? Because Iran's still trying to enrich uranium and they haven't figured it out yet.
Iran wants to.
Yeah.
And they've been trying to.
And did I even mention Iran yet?
No.
Because Iran's backing Pakistan, we're backing Israel, we're backing Ukraine, Putin's fucking not backing Ukraine, North Korea's backing Putin,
Yeah.
China's just kind of sitting back waiting to fucking collect all the fucking...
I mean,
I don't think China's going to like engage in a war, but I think China's going to be there to be the jefe once we've destroyed ourselves against all these other motherfuckers.
Yeah, and then they're gonna say, okay, look, bitches, I'm running the show.
Yeah.
I've got the wherewithal, right?
Yeah.
All right.
They're playing the long game.
That's my thought, dude. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter. That shit worries me. You know, when you've got young kids, you know, that are, you know, I'm 30 years away from, you know,
Retirement?
well, from leaving this earth. You know,
Yeah.
maybe I don't know, maybe 40. I don't know. Who knows? But I feel like our kids have you know, a longer time, hopefully here.
And that's what I don't want. I don't want our youth to die for Ukraine, and I don't want our youth to die for Israel. That's their fucking problem.
Yeah, you want if you're gonna fight, if you're gonna die for anything, for
Die
your own
for us.
country,
Yeah.
your own country, yeah. Which takes me back to what I said a few episodes back, right? All these people seeking asylum and seeking, you know, getting a citizenship here in the States. Go serve this country, you know? Serve this country and show us what you
No,
can
I agree. If you want to do a term in the military to fucking get your
do. At least a
citizenship,
6-year.
you got the
6-year term.
fucking Zessie and Tessie seal of approval.
Oh, hey, look at that, dude. Yeah, we couldn't even get that shit right, dude.
Yeah.
I don't think so. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, dude. I mean, I agree with you.
Yeah.
So, anyway.
And that would be the fucking solution to like fucking have like all the immigrants
Yes.
like fucking
serve
like
this country.
serve this country. You know,
You
go,
served
go
8
cook
years?
Putin's ass. Go fucking kick fucking
Because
the other
our-
dude's ass.
Our military's looking a little slim. That's what I do, right? So it's like you get all these guys serve 8 years, you got a citizenship, dude.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, simple as that. That's and guess what? You want to get paid?
Yeah.
We're gonna pay you.
Yeah.
You're gonna be a soldier, dude.
And you'll have veteran benefits after that too.
Absolutely. Your kids will get benefits. You'll
Yeah.
have benefits.
Yeah.
Shit, man.
And you're a citizen
Yeah, absolutely. So, anyway.
if
look,
you survive. That's a big fucking thing. If you survive.
But I mean, if you have kids and you enlist because you're 21 years old,
Yeah.
your kids are still going to get the benefits.
Yeah.
So, if you're a politician out there listening to us and you're above 65, don't fucking reach out to us. If you're under like 60 or younger, call us.
That's the other thing. Well, we talked about that before.
Yeah, we
fucking the age limit on
Yeah.
politicians.
But we're here. We're here to help out this country. Call us. I mean, we say some pretty stupid shit, but
Every once in a while, you get a little nugget of fucking knowledge,
yeah, once we start drinking, we're pretty smart guys.
or we think we are.
Yeah, I mean, smarter than some of you fuckers in DC. So, anyway.
But that's fucking. You remember we were talking about with Alex, and he's like, "Do you really?" And I was talking about the House of Representatives being like jury duty. You get it in the mail, and you gotta go serve.
I like that shit.
And he's like, "What if you get a fucking retarded dude? We have fucking retarded dudes as politicians already. There's no fucking difference. And at least that retarded dude that gets it in the mail is not corrupt, at least yet."
Yeah, yes. No, but I mean, I do like the idea of dudes. You know, I know it's not gonna happen, but
Yeah.
how great would it be? It's like, fuck, man, I gotta go serve 4-year term as
Yeah.
you know, governor or whatever.
Yeah.
Or 3-year term as governor. It's like, sorry, man, you got the letter in the mail.
Yeah.
You don't have a choice.
And they probably do a fucking better job because they're not entrenched to all these goddamn fucking people
Yeah.
that fucking gave them money.
Absolutely. Worst case scenario, guess what? In 3 years, it'll hopefully get better because we'll have another one.
Exactly.
So, talk
Exactly.
that shit. So, if you're listening, Abbott,
Why don't you like Abbott?
for the same reason I don't like most politicians because they're a fucking bunch of
They're
idiots,
entrenched,
dude.
yeah.
I mean,
I support Governor Abbott, by the way.
me don't.
No.
Anyway. All right, man. Well,
That's it.
we don't.
We end on World War III. We don't end on a positive note.
Well, that's what I was gonna say. We don't try to end stuff on a negative note. So,
Christmas is coming. The goose is getting fat. Put a penny in the old man's hat. If you don't have a penny, a half penny will do. If you don't have a half penny, God bless you. It's a song. It's
Oh.
a song on my
I was
Christmas.
gonna say-
You didn't listen to my Christmas playlist, you motherfucker. By the way, linked in the goddamn show notes will be my Christmas playlist because Zesty has not made one yet.
no, I started mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I'll send it to you this week.
Okay.
But I think I got out my. I only did top 10, like my top 10 songs.
That's fine. Do you have your top 10?
No, I'm up to 6
Okay.
because I'm debating on a few of them.
So
Like,
when do you want to do it? Because I've got
I'll send it to you by Wednesday.
okay.
Yeah.
But I still need to record you like introducing each song.
Oh, okay. All right.
Or you don't want to introduce your songs. You don't want to play DJ and like
No, there's
describe
no
the
to listen
songs.
to my songs. So fucking
Yeah.
listen to them. Listen to my songs. If you like them, great. If you don't like them, fuck you. Listen to the next one. Skip over it.
So you're just
They're
gonna
the
make
classics.
the playlist and not
Look,
fucking. All right.
So what you're listening to right now
Alright.
is something called Holiday Traditions. Why? Because it's traditional Christmas music. That's what you've been hearing in the background.
Yeah.
That's what I like. Don't put Taylor Swift on there because she's not a traditional Christmas singer. In fact,
What about Kelly Clarkson?
oh, I love Kelly.
I know, right?
Dude, in
There's
fact-
my feminine side. I like the Kelly Clarkson Christmas
So
song.
okay, so let me ask you a question
Tell me.
on a positive.
Yeah.
Mariah Carey's Christmas song.
It's gold. It's the reason Christmas exists.
So, if you had to choose between Mariah Carey's Christmas song or Kelly Clarkson's, which one would you put?
Kelly Clarkson's is a better one.
Thank you. That's it.
But Mariah
With
Carey
that, good night,
is,
everybody.
No,
No, I'm just
don't
kidding.
do it in there. Fucking Mariah Carey is the one that like everybody makes fun of, but it's fucking Christmas. All I want for Christmas. You know that bitch. All her money is made on fucking that one goddamn song. Like in the '90s, she was making a lot of money.
Because
but,
every
like,
year it goes back up to number one. And
Yes.
freaking streams.
Yes.
How often? Yeah. But if,
But it's just like America's retail shops. They don't break even until Christmas.
yeah.
Maybe not this year. Did you
Yeah.
see that Black Friday was empty?
Oh, dude, don't remind me. Don't remind me. I had stores that couldn't sell one item on Black Friday.
Oh, I forgot he does work retail.
Yeah, retail. And
So-
so yeah, dude, we have miserable Black Friday.
Did Sprint not break even this year?
Fuck if I know.
Because most retail stores break even on Christmas, and
Yeah.
well, we're not at Christmas yet, but like
No, but Black Friday, hence the name Black
it's
Friday.
a big deal.
That's when companies go into the black,
Yeah,
right? So for those of you who are wondering why it's called Black Friday, it's not an African American holiday.
it's because they're in the red all year, and then suddenly they're in the black.
They're in the black.
Their debts are
on this
paid.
day, right? And so, but yeah, dude, it was, so about 5 years ago, we noticed that tax season was like a big deal, and tax season kind of just went away. It used to be that, oh my God, February and March were like,
Yeah, they get their
whenever
refunds.
we knew when checks were going to come in, we're like, oh, next, pile of checks comes in this Friday, so we knew that sales were going to go up. But it's been spread so much, and people taking those advanced checks. Or
Oh, it didn't create a bump. It
yeah,
just kind of
exactly. So it just kind of leveled.
did. It at least create like a rise.
Yeah, it did. I mean, small rise because
Wow.
now you spread it across 8-9 weeks, so,
Wow.
so you don't see it as much. And it's the same thing over here that all these companies are starting their Black Friday deals, like in
Before Thanksgiving.
well, right around the first week of November.
Yeah.
And so Black Friday deals, everybody starts doing little shopping. So when Black Friday comes around,
They've already spent a lot of money.
well, they've already spent money, or people right now are just kind of look. We've spoken to a lot of people who feel like, we're kind of going to wait till the holidays because they feel like all these sales are BS,
Yeah.
and so they don't know whether this is a true sale or like everybody else putting out their Black Friday sales starting like November 1st,
Yeah.
or is this going to be the real one? So a lot of people are waiting till the actual holidays.
Yeah.
And I was watching the news, and one of the segments was talking about how people for the big ticket items, which some of this stuff, phones, are big ticket items.
Oh.
They're going to wait till probably the last week of the week right before holiday,
Yeah.
before Christmas. So that said, I'm kind of hoping that we'll see a spike then, but
Fuck.
over the last few years, we really haven't seen a spike. Like you said, you see a slight increase across, but
Yeah.
but dude, when I'm used to like, I come, I'm in wireless from the days where, your store normally sells 15, or 10 phones a day, or
Yeah.
8 phones a day, and on Black Friday, it's like you would like. It was a 500%
Goddamn.
increase, right? So
Goddamn.
8 phones. Oh, on that day I sold 40.
Yeah.
Right, or whatever it is. And now it's kind of like, I normally sell 10. I sold 12 this. So it's not.
That's bad news, man. That's a bad indicator.
It is.
That's
It's
a bad
unfortunate,
indicator.
but that's the world that we live in.
You still haven't gotten to the positive note that we're going to end on.
No, well, to your, like you said, the positive note is Christmas is here. Oh, the positive note is my Christmas lights are on now.
Yeah, I saw them.
Were they on already?
They were on outside.
Okay.
And I saw your guy puts the little red in the corner.
Yeah.
And then I realized why he didn't do that on mine, because you got the solid white lights and I do the multicolored lights, and the ones that he put on the roof, it does like a little, I got the Bluetooth connection so I can make it do like different colors.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
So that's why he didn't do the little
you
red
got
lights
the
on the
fancy
corner.
lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Mine are just a plain made in China by President Xi.
Yeah.
So,
The guy you hate, you're fucking supporting him?
Oh, absolutely. Thank you for the lights, President Xi, if you're watching.
So
So,
but next year I'm gonna buy another couple sets, and he's gonna do like the second story
that's
on my
cool, dude.
house.
I mean, look, I like the white lights, dude.
Yeah,
They're nice and bright, and
yeah,
I still need to put up a lot of shit.
yeah.
I still need the lights around my garages and what was my Christmas tree.
Yeah, my wife already put up the tree.
Well, we've got 3 trees inside the house, but
Oh,
we've got the
goddamn.
inflatable Christmas trees, and then we've got the 2 inflatable nutcrackers. Hey,
You got an inflatable Christmas tree?
I've got an inflatable Christmas tree for outdoors, 2 inflatable nutcrackers that go one on each side of the window, and then I've got a like 8 or 9 foot reindeer.
I saw your Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus at the little on the other side, on each side of the door.
Yeah.
Freaked my daughter out. She walked up and like, "Whoa!" Yeah.
Yeah, dude, those have been around.
Kind of just like looking at the window like
Yeah.
that.
Seeing if you're naughty or nice. I suck. I'm on the naughty list, so.
Bro,
Hey.
I still love you, Zesty.
I love you, man.
Bro,
Well,
there's my feminine side. I think men can tell each other that they love each other. And there's a lot of men that don't say that, but I feel like if you love somebody, you need to tell them, like, every day. Tell my dad, tell Johnny, I tell, like, any man that's important in my life, I tell him I love him, like, every chance
that's
I
funny,
get.
dude, because I can't.
You can't. You just told me that you love me.
I can say that's a joke, joking around.
You're joking, bitch!
I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I can't say it.
You just hurt me deep inside.
No, I meant it. To you, I meant it. No, but seriously, it's one of those things. Look, I can't even, like, I see my sisters, and, like, I'm not very much what, hey, how are you? Like,
You're not affectionate to your family?
No.
Bro.
Yeah.
And you're the one that's bragging about your feminine side.
That-
You're
but-
missing the most important aspect of femininity.
Dude, that's just the way I...
Bro.
yeah. So,
Bro.
you sound like one of the fucking pigeons. You sound like one of the birds from yesterday.
Bro.
I think he's a barn owl, folks.
I want to have somebody from the San Antonio Audubon Society on this podcast.
Yeah. Please join us. Please call us. Please come and bring a bird.
Not have to bring a bird, but if you do bird calls, that'd be fucking badass.
Yeah. Maybe I should find out how we can get that guy on here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it just takes a phone call.
Yeah. And then we'll have him, like, grab the bird and turn it upside down. So we can tell everybody.
What the fuck?
So we can tell them we flipped the bird. We flipped the other bird. Did you see what
You're gonna
Cecily
kill
was
me,
touching?
dude.
Yeah, they were
Kill
flipping
me.
the bird. You
What?
think it would sound different if we flip it upside down?
Oh.
What are you, fucking pigeon? Alright.
What are we calling this one?
We're calling it
We're all over the place.
All Over the Place.
All over the place?
Yep.
All right.
Alright, folks. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. Sorry we missed you. We really did miss you. And don't forget, 985 people is what we need.
That's all.
it.
That's all.
That's it.
That's you
It's
can,
not very hard.
you can do that like
Ask
that.
like 5 of your friends. Look, if just each one of you 15 ask 5 of your friends,
25, that's 50 plus 25, 75.
yeah,
That gets us to 75,
dude,
which is a hell of a
90
lot closer than we
plus
were
those-
before.
those 15, so 90.
Yeah.
Well, including the first 15, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that would put us at
We just need 905.
910.
910.
Yeah. Sorry.
That's a lot closer.
After 2 drinks, we're
Dude, math
suck
is
at
hard.
That's what she said. Anyway, folks, we hope you enjoyed our Christmas music.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
It
Thanksgiving.
just passed.
It did.
We've got a lot of shit coming up.
We do.
We have. All right, motherfucker, because
We have motherfucker.
you keep canceling, motherfucker.
Oh,
We've got to fit in the end of the year wrap up
got it.
because I've already got I've got memes for every month up until I've got all the way till November, and then I don't have a meme for December yet because December hasn't happened. But I've got like a subject for each month.
Got it. Perfect.
We just gotta and it's all printed out, it's ready to go. You just gotta tell me the day that we do it.
I will. All right. And by the way, there shouldn't be any kids listening. But if there are any kids listening,
Like and subscribe.
like and subscribe, and just know one thing: Santa Claus is real. Don't test him. Don't test him because he will not stop at your house.
I do want to talk to you about this.
What?
I don't want to talk to you about this. All right.
Santa Claus is real, guys. You don't believe?
So I was the one that told my kids from the very beginning that Santa
You're a fucking
Claus-
asshole.
Yeah.
Don't listen to this guy.
Because I always promised myself I wouldn't lie to my kids.
So that's what you get for being honest. See? Honesty.
Always
Not
the
all
best
the time.
policy.
Anyway, all right, folks. Thank you so much. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I will not say have a happy holiday because we're not there yet. But the reality is, holidays goes on from here through the holidays.
This is a beautiful time of year.
So
this is
happy
my favorite time of
holidays.
year.
Enjoy it,
Especially
Have
since
fun.
I had kids.
And if you're the type of person that worries because, because there's some people out there that worry and stress about the holidays and I
Making
don't
the
have money,
perfect,
and I don't have money and I've got to buy gifts. Guess
it's not
what?
about that.
Sometimes it's simply about listening to somebody, giving them a card, telling them that you love them, give them a hug.
Yes. It's about being together. It's
Yeah.
all about being together.
Absolutely.
Spend time.
There's
Time is cheap.
A lot of people out there just want to be heard and just want to hug.
Yeah.
So,
Bro,
you know,
come here. I love you.
see? There you go, folks. Have a good evening. We'll
Merry
talk later.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas. We'll
Happy
talk to you guys
Thanksgiving.
hopefully next week.
Bye.
See you soon. Bye-bye. You still there?